Happy March 1st on a beautiful, extremely beautiful Tuesday night here in the jungle. We welcome you to the real season premiere of Tiger Baseball on Vype Live tonight. Your Tigers begin district play as they take on the Jaguars from Johnson High School out of Buda, Texas. And with that, we welcome you everyone to the 2022 season premiere of Tigers Baseball on Vype Live. Now the Tigers did play the Classic over the weekend, going 3-1 in that tournament. The lone loss coming against the Vipers of Vandergrift Saturday afternoon. They defeated Hayes 14-1 on Friday night. They also defeated New Braunfels 6-5 on a walk-off on Friday afternoon, and then rounding out the tournament Saturday night, defeating the Wildcats from Elgin 17-7. With these two teams met last season. The Tigers outscored the Jaguars 10-0. The combination between both games. Last time they played, April 6th of last year, right here in the jungle, and your Tigers won 7-0. Brandon Arvison went 6 strong that night, and Brandon Arvison is going to get the ball tonight for the Tigers. For the Jaguars, their starting pitcher tonight is going to be Cody Templeton. He will get the nod for the Jaguars. So, going to take a quick break. When we come back, the Tiger of the Week, that is our newest segment. That is the Player of the Week, and it shouldn't be no surprise who that will be. National anthems and starting lineups all coming up. From the jungle, the Tigers and the Jaguars coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back. The Tigers field on the campus of Dripping Springs High School. Tigers baseball on Vype Live. The Tigers take on the Jaguars from Johnson. We're going to send it over to the voice of the Tigers, public address announcer Jeff Goss, for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Number 25, Trace Jansen. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, number 15, Ethan McAllister. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 13, Dom Alvarado. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 5, Michael Lozano. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 9, Grayson Allred. Designated hitter will hit for second baseman, number 12, James Tello. Batting eighth, pitching, number 24, Cody Templeton. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 14, Logan Robinson. And the rest of the Jaguars. The Jaguars are coached by Mark Durham. Now the starting lineup for your Dripping Springs Tigers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 6, Nico Ruedas. Batting second and playing left field, number 7, Luke Hudson. Batting third, the pitcher, number 25, Brandon Arvidsson. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 13, Taylor Tracy. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 4, Sam Agajanian. Batting sixth, number 16, Mason Ashlock. Number 1, Designated hitter will hit for number 16, Austin Van Berkeley-O, the first baseman. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 4, Aiden Perry. Batting eighth and catching, number 2, 21, Matt Schindler. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 14, Theo Howard. And the rest of the Tigers. The Tigers are coached by Chris Payne and assisted by Caleb Reynolds. Would you please stand and honor America as we play the national anthem?
Time to play some ball. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Tiger of the Week, our newest segment, is going to go to the sensational sophomore, Theo Howard. Howard went 6 for 10 over the weekend, batting 600. Was the most consistent hitter that the Tigers had. So Theo Howard is our very first Tiger of the Week. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. At Academy Sports and Outdoors, back to school also means back to sport. And from graphic tees to football cleats, we have everything you need to make this your best year yet. Swing by your local Academy store today or shop online at academy.com, and you can find all the hottest styles from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and Vans. All at a price you'll love. So if you want game-changing gear, start here at Academy Sports and Outdoors. On the bump tonight for your Tigers, Brandon Arvidsson. Big B defeated these same Jaguars last April the 6th. It was a 7-0 Tiger victory. Now tonight, in his senior campaign, he starts the district play on the bump. Ethan McClain, Connor Crabtree, and Trace Jansen. First three due up for the Jaguars as Big B continues his warm-up pitches. Around the horn at third base, Sam Macajanian. Shortstop Nico, Aiden Perry at second base. And at first base, Austin Van Berkeley-O. In the outfield, Luke Hudson, the freshman phenom, Taylor Tracy, as well as Theo Howard. The players are ready. The umps are ready. And the fans are ready. And let's play some ball as Ethan Jansen leads off now for the Jaguars. And the first pitch of the regular season is right down the middle for strike one. This will be a much improved Jaguar team compared to last year as Big B. Outside corner, strike two. 0-2 now to McClain. B only went one inning over the weekend, striking out 3 in that inning. That's high and outside, 1-2 now on McClain. As Arvidsson likes to pitch, the windup, the pitch. Got him looking for the first strikeout of this regular season. Brandon Arvidsson, mid-season form already. As Connor Crabtree
Now batting catcher, number 1.
comes to the plate now for the Jags. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That's high for ball 1. Matthew Schindler, the catcher tonight for your Tigers, as Arvidsson winds, delivers, big swing and miss, strike 1. 1-1 now to Crabtree. As Big B winds, delivers, high and outside, 2-1. A lot of new faces on this Tigers team, a lot of young faces, and a lot of depth this year. That is right down the middle for strike 2. 2-2 now on Crabtree. Trace Jansen in the on-deck circle for the Jaguars. And Arvidsson taking his time. And here's the windup and the pitch. And that's low, full count now on Crabtree. Here's B now with the full count. And a quick timeout by the umps. As it looks like Crabtree was the one that actually called the timeout. Here's B now. The windup, the delivery. Got him swinging. Second strikeout for Arvidsson. Here is the first baseman, Trace Jansen.
Now batting first baseman, number 25, Trace Jansen.
Here's the windup from Arvidsson. And got Jansen swinging for strike 1. 364 days ago tonight, this Jaguar team was no hit by Cam O'Bannon. Let's see what Big B is going to do tonight. And Jansen checked his swing, and he went around strike 2. 0-2 now to Jansen. As Arvidsson, long stare, the windup, delivers. Jansen fouls it, a screamer to the back net. Count remains 0-2. And Big B delivers. Got him! Brandon Arvidsson gets him down in order. 3 strikeouts, and in the middle of the first. Scoreless. Tigers coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
There's a whole bunch of angry Tigers coming up the bat as we welcome you back to the season premiere of Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. Nico, Luke Hudson, Big B, all due up for your Tigers. Pitching today for the Jaguars will be their pitcher, Cody Templeton. And here is Nico. Nico had a bit of a scare on Saturday afternoon, sliding into third. Sprained his left thumb, but he's good to go and ready to fire tonight. As Templeton delivers. And Nico, great eye, ball one. Templeton now shakes off. And here's the left-hander. Nico swings and misses. 1-1. As Nico is ready for the 1-1. And Templeton delivers. And Nico fouls it on the left field side. Count goes to 1-2. Luke Hudson in the on-deck circle now for the Tigers. And Templeton delivers. Nico swings and misses, and Nico goes down on strikes. So the first 4 outs of this ball game, all strikeouts. As here comes Luke. Luke's going to be playing a whole lot of outfield this season. And Luke steps in the box. Templeton taking his time on this one. And now he's ready. And he fires. That's inside quarter for strike one. 0-1 now to Luke. A little questionable on that one, but we've seen worse. Templeton delivers outside corner. 0-2 now on Luke. And Luke is back in the box. Facing no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. Templeton now fires. And Luke fouls it to the backstop. Count remains 0-2. Big B is in the on-deck circle. In his senior campaign, 3 seniors beginning at the top of the order. Templeton and Luke still fights. Count remains 0-2. Luke fouls it to the backstop. Fans are starting to trickle in here at Tigers Field. A lot better crowd than over the weekend. A lot better weather, too. 30-degree difference. And Luke swings and misses, and he goes down on strikes. First 5 outs of this game, all strikeouts. Here comes Big B facing the opposing pitcher. Big B courts, bats right, throws left. Templeton now is ready to go. And he delivers. And that's right down the middle for strike one. As Templeton A very patient pitcher. And he sets up and he fires. Outside corner, strike 2. 0-2 now to Brandon Arvison. Taylor Tracy is in the on-deck circle if B gets on. That's Templeton. Fires. Outside corner. Catcher thought that was strike 3, but he was full, and it's 1-2 now on Arvison. Don't assume, but the ump has been calling that same pitch. First few batters of this ball game. Templeton now is set, and he fires. And Brandon Arvison fouls it back out of the stadium off the nets. It actually went off the net. Count remains 1-2. A ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the senior. As Templeton back on the bump. He's ready. He fires. That one's low. Deuces are wild for Brandon Arvison. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And now Templeton shakes off the first pitch. And now here's the 2-2 on Big B. And B swings and misses. First 6 batters of this game, all strikeouts. Tigers go down in order. McAllister, Alvarado, and Lozano coming up for the Jaguars. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Zero as we begin the top of the second. Melvin Jones back here with you. Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. The best QA in the business. Nate Nunez. Make sure we stay on air here at Tigers Field. First district game of the year. All 6 batters in that first inning go down on strikes. Both pitchers throwing strikeouts
for the Jaguars, left fielder,
to retire the sides.
Ethan McAllister.
As here's Ethan McAllister now to face Brandon Arvison. Gorgeous night so far here in Dripping Springs, Texas. For those of you listening worldwide, thank you. Welcome back to Tigers Baseball. My second season. Second of hopefully many. As McAllister now in the batter's box to go up against Big B, and Big B fires the first pitch of the at-bat. That one screams off the net. Strike 1. And Arvison delivers. That one's low, 1-1. Dom Alvarado, the center fielder, in the on-deck circle. And did not hit him. It looked like it did. 2 balls in the strike now to McAllister. And Big B, he's ready. And he fires. That one's high. 3 balls and a strike now to Ethan McAllister. And Arvison Fires. That's high in his first walk of the game. Goes to Ethan McAllister, first base runner of the game.
Now batting center fielder number 13, Dom Alvarado.
Here's Alvarado now. First run of the ball game for either team is on first base. That is Ethan McAllister. As Alvarado steps into the batter's box. He's showing bunt already. He bunts it down the first base side. Gorgeous bunt. And Brandon Gensel for the first out of this inning. 1-3 sacrifice there for Alvarado.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Michael Lozano.
Here's the third baseman, Lozano. Lefty on lefty battle here. McAllister is on second now. One away, top of the second. Scoreless. Arvidsson. Check that second. Call for time. Lozano now back in the box. Look at second for B. Does it again. He fires. That one's low. 1-0. Arvidsson now has a runner on second. 1 out. And Big B delivers. Big swing and miss that time by Lozano, 1-1. Here's Arvidsson. Real long look at second that time. And it goes off the catcher's glove. And they say it hit him. So Lozano goes to first. As it looks like it hit him on the elbow. Coach Payne's going to go out and argue. Hit the umpire as well, as the umpire right now is down. Want to make sure that he's okay. Looks like it hit the umpire in the collarbone. He's shaking it off. It didn't look as though it had hit Lozano for a minute. And looks like blue is good. That's a good sign.
Now batting designated hitter number 9, Grayson Allred.
As Grayson Allred comes up. The 7 hitter for the Jaguars. So now Arvidsson has 2 on but 1 out. Allred now getting instructions from his coach. Quick timeout there by Allred. And now Allred is ready. Arvidsson with a look at second. Does it again, and he fires. Big swing and miss for strike 1. 0-1 now to Grayson Allred. The opposing pitcher, Cody Templeton, in the on-deck circle for the Jaguars. As Arvidsson looks at second, checks at first, and he fires. And ball goes off the net. Strike 2. So now Allred is down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. The Jags do have 2 on right now. And B fires. Got him swinging, strike 3, and that was needed. 4th K tonight for Arvidsson. Here comes the pitcher.
Now batting pitcher number 24, Cody Templeton.
Templeton now can help his own cause with 2 on, 2 outs. And B fires. And Templeton swings and misses for strike 1, 0-1. Nothing here in the top of the second. No hits thus far for either team. Long look at second for Arvidsson, and Templeton swings and misses again. Strike two. If B could get out of this inning, that would be tremendous. B fires. That is close, and the ump didn't give it to him, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. That was awfully close to strike 3. And Arvidsson now with the 1-2. Fires. And Templeton pops it. Taylor Tracy underneath it. Grabs it. And that will end the threat. No runs, no hits, no errors. Jags leave 2. Nothing. Home half coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All coming up for the Tigers. Bottom of the second. Welcome back, Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. First district game. And now the meat of the Tigers' order comes to the plate. And here is the freshman phenom himself, Taylor Tracy. Taylor started the first preseason game Friday against New Braunfels. Had a nice outing. And he swings and misses for the first pitch of the at-bat, strike 1. He also had an RBI double in that same ball game. As Templeton. He readies, he fires. And big swing and miss once again for Tracy, 0-2. Templeton. He has 3 Ks thus far. Looking for a 4th. Nice piece of hitting there. Nice fight there for Taylor Tracy. Count remains 0-2. Templeton now. He's ready to go, and he fires. Big swing and miss. 4th strikeout for Cody Templeton. Here comes Sammy. Sammy walking up to Miss Jackson. Hoping to deliver like Outcast has for many years. Sammy's going to be the everyday third baseman. And with 1 away, looking to get on. That was well outside, 1-0. Mace Ashlock in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Templeton fires. Big swing and miss there for Sammy, 1-1. Can tell you something right now that the Tigers are a lot deeper as far as the pitching. They have a lot of arms this season, and Sammy calls time. They have just overall more depth this season. And Coach Payne's going to show them all out. Sam gets it, but hits it right to the third baseman. And he's retired for the second out of this inning. Here comes Mace. Ashlock, of course, one of the new faces on this varsity club. The DH. Facing off with Cody Templeton for the first time. The pitch. And Mace with a nice cut there. Fouls it to the backstop, 0-1. AP is in the on-deck circle in the scoreless ball game. And Templeton is ready and he fires. That's outside, 1-1. Good eye there by Mace. Here's Templeton now with the 1-1. Inside corner, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now to Ashlock. Here's the 1-2 now to Mace. And Mace swings and misses. 5th strikeout for Templeton, and he gets the Tigers in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We played 2 scoreless. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Logan Robinson, the top of the order, Ethan McClain, and Connor Crabtree all due up for the Jags. We are scoreless through 2 as Big B back on the bump for the Tigers.
Leading off for the Jaguars, right fielder, number 14, Logan Robinson.
Here's Robinson now to face Arvidsson. Robinson is a big kid. Looks like he's about the same height as Brendan Arvidsson. A good 6'2", 6'3", from where we stand. As the ump and Matthew Schindler goes back behind home plate. And Big B fires the first pitch of the inning. Got the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 now to Robinson. And Arvidsson fires. Right smack down in the middle. Couldn't have a better pitch. 0-2 now to the right fielder. And B likes what he sees. He fires. That one's low and into the dirt. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Arvidsson. The pitch. Same location in the dirt. 2-2 now to Robinson. You hear some of the Tiger fans getting behind Arvidsson, and he fires. Got him for his 5th strikeout of this ball game.
Now batting shortstop, number 8, Ethan McLean.
Here's McLean now. McLean 0 for 1 for the night. Striking out back in the first. Another timeout for the ump. And here's Big B. Fires. Right down the middle. Another beautiful pitch by Arvidsson. 0-1. With Connor Crabtree in the on-deck circle for the Jags. And B fires. Popped it up. And Nico is underneath it. And he's going to grab it for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Jaguars, catcher, number 1, Connor Crabtree.
Here's Crabtree now. Crabtree struck out in the first as well. And Arvidsson delivers. Woo, that was close. But the ump says ball 1. Brendan Arvidsson throwing some filthy stuff tonight. And he got that one. 1-1. B is on his A game tonight. A ball and a strike to number 1. Connor Crabtree. That one's well outside, 2-1. And B is ready. And he delivers. Outside, 3 balls and a strike now. So let's see if B could get something in the middle of the plate. Here's a 3-1. Did he check his swing? He did. Full count now on Crabtree. With Jansen in the on-deck circle. And B. Stutter steps, fires. Got him! Again. Strikeout number 6 for Brandon Arvidsson. And he retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. AP, Schindler, Howard, all coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Here in the bottom of the 3rd, welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Melvin Jones, Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. As AP is getting ready for his first at-bat of this district season. Aiden Perry, of course, one of the many, many seniors that is on this Tiger team. AP is going to be vital in the infield this season. Once again, the depth that the Tigers have is just tremendous. As Templeton, he has 5 Ks coming into this inning. And his first pitch of this inning. And AP Hits a nice one into left field, and it drops. AP is thinking extra bases. AP, is he going to make it to third? He does. Triple for AP and the first hit of this game for the Tigers. Nice hitting there by Aiden Perry. Right off the bat, first pitch of the inning. And now here is the catcher, Matthew Schindler, with a runner on third. No outs. Great piece of hitting for AP. As now Templeton fires. Swing and miss there by Schindler, and is 0-1. Schindler now getting instructions from Coach Payne. Templeton looks like he's ready to go. And he fires. And that's going to dribble foul. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. With AP at third. Leadoff single. Templeton delivers. And Schindler pops it. Here's some oohs from the crowd. Some laughters as well. Hopefully that didn't hit someone's vehicle as Templeton delivers and swing and miss. And Schindler goes down on strikes. That is strikeout number 6 for Cody Templeton. Here is the hottest hitter in this Tiger lineup in Theo Howard. Theo, of course, going 6 for 10 over the weekend. Just spectacular. And Theo, quick timeout for the Jags. It's a little Ice Baby being played right now. Oh, it's under pressure. Eric Wolf just corrected me and told me it was under pressure, so excuse me for that one. We have a mixture of music going on, little 80s, little 90s, 2000s. He just said he had some Elvis. By the way, his son just hit a grand slam in JV action. JV is up. Just trying to get the score to update you guys on the JV score. It'll be a pleasure to get the Wolf twins come next season, both on varsity. That's Howard. Ready against Templeton. Templeton delivers. Howard shows bunt. That's high. 1-0. Let's see what Theo's going to do. Here's the 1-0 from Templeton. Shows bunt again. Out catches the inside quarter, 1-1. A ball and a strike to Theo Howard with Nico in the on-deck circle. 1 out. Scoreless ball game. 1 hit. That was the leadoff triple by Aiden Perry. Howard shows bunt again. That was well outside, 2-1. As Howard steps back in the batter's box. 2 balls and a strike. Templeton delivers. Nice lay down for Theo Howard. And he makes it to first. Nice lay down for Theo Howard. And he gets on. Second hit of this inning for the Tigers. Here comes Nico with 2 on and 1 out. Nico 0 for 1 tonight, striking out in the first. What's great about the lockout with the major leagues is Dripping Springs is the only game in town right now. So we're going to focus on the Tigers. Nico lays down a button and it goes foul. Of course, the first 2 series of the major league season was canceled today. So more focus on Tiger baseball for the next month. And even after that. Here's the 0-1 coming up to Nico with Luke Hudson in the on-deck circle. 1 out, 2 on. Nico shows bunt again, and that goes fouls again. So Nico won't be bunting again. No balls and 2 strikes now to Nico. 2 on, 1 out. 2 hits for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. Long stare by Templeton. Checks over at first. He delivers. Nico swings and misses, and Nico goes down for the second time on strikes. Here comes Luke. Luke also struck out back in the first. Templeton now looking to get out of this jam he got himself into. Checks over in first, delivers. Nice off-speed pitch for strike 1. Templeton now. Long stare at home. And he delivers. Theo takes off, and Theo's going to make it a second easily. Stolen base for Theo Howard. Let's see if Luke can bring him home. Let's see what Luke can do. Here's the 1-1. And Luke swings and misses for strike 2. Now he's down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. If Luke gets on, Brendan Arvison is in the on-deck circle. Cody Templeton. He fires and delivers. And Luke goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 8 for Cody Templeton. And that will end the Tigers' threats. 2 left on, 2 hits, no runs. We played 3 full. Nothing. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Nothing here in the top of the fourth. Melvin Jones back here with you. As Eric Wolf was looking at the grand slam
Leading off for the Jaguars, first base
that his son made.
Trace Jansen.
As the Jags go with Jansen, McAllister, as well as Alvarado here in this fourth inning. Brandon Arvison has 6 Ks himself. Here's Jansen now. He's 0 for 1, striking out to Brandon. And Jansen pops it, and it's going to be foul and out of play. We were waiting for it to hit the press box. It didn't. So the press box gets no love. 0-1 now to Jansen. Ethan McAllister in the on-deck circle. And Jansen hits it high, hits it far, but not far enough for Luke Hudson. And that's the first out of this fourth inning. Luke Hudson getting love.
Now batting left fielder, number 15, Ethan McAllister.
Here's McAllister now. McAllister walked back in the second. Dom Alvarado in the on-deck circle. As B fires. That was high, 1-0. Big B is ready. The windup, the delivery. Nice stuff there by Arvison in his 1-1. Had him looking and guessing. As Big B, he readies, he fires. Off speed, same location, same result. Strike 2 now on McAllister. Both pitchers pitching great tonight. And that's high and in the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Harvison now winds, fire, got him for strikeout number 7. As the ball left Schindler's hand, but easy put out.
Now batting center fielder, number 13,
second out.
Dom Alvarado.
It's Dom Alvarado, the center fielder. Alvarado grounded into the 1-3. Put out back in the second, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Big B, he's ready, and he fires. That one's outside, 1-1. 7 strikeouts for Brandon Arvison. And here's the windup, the delivery. Inside corner and is high, 2-1. As this Alvarado fouls it, deuces wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for Alvarado. Seven strikeouts, a walk, and a hit batsman for Arvison. And that barely misses. As it just got hit in the eye by a moth. Yes, that did happen, folks. Full count now on Dom Alvarado. And Big B goes well outside, and that's the second walk for Arvison. It was just a tad bit outside that time.
Now batting Third baseman, number 5, Michael Lozano.
Here's Lozano. Lozano was hit by a pitch back in the second. Nice pitch. As foul tipped as Alvarado took off. 0-1 to Lozano. I've never been hit in the eye by a moth before, so that's a first for me. More tales from the press box. As Lozano gets some instructions from his head coach. Lefty on lefty battle going on right now. And Alvarado looks like he's ready. So is B. Here's the 0-1 as B checks hard at first. He delivers. Big swing and miss. 0-2 now to Lozano. No balls. 2 strikes to Lozano. And Big B delivers. And he didn't get the call. That was tight and close. 1-2 now on Lozano. Big B is ready to get out of this inning. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. And Arvidsson delivers. Got him looking. 8 strikeout for Brandon Arvidsson. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, just the 1 walk. We played 3.5. Scoreless. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Bottom of the 4th. Big B, Taylor Tracy, Sam Agajanian, all coming up for the Tigers in this scoreless ball game. Only 2 hits so far. Aiden Perry with a leadoff triple to lead off third, and a bunt single for Theo Howard. As we are right here, back here at Tigers Field. And big swing by B for strike 1. Cody Templeton has 8 strikeouts as well. Both pitchers slinging it. Templeton has Arvidsson swinging again, is 0-2. This is a much improved Jags team, as I said at the top of the broadcast. They shortened with their pitching. Templeton that time goes high and is 1-2 on Arvidsson. Freshman phenom Taylor Tracy in the on-deck circle. Templeton ready, he delivers. As B fouls it off of the net. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. And now Templeton back on the bump. He's ready. So is B. Templeton fires. B looks at strike 3, and that's strikeout number 9 for Cody Templeton. As here comes Taylor Tracy. Taylor struck out back in the second. Both pitchers has been hard to hit on tonight. As now Templeton delivers, and Tracy looks at ball 1. 1-0 on Taylor Tracy. Sam Magajanian in the on-deck circle. Templeton delivers, swing and miss for Tracy, and it's 1-1. Taylor Tracy is bound to get one. He's been itching for it. Templeton now fires. And there it is. Taylor Tracy with his first hit in district play for the Tigers. A single up the middle. And here comes Sammy Sam. Sam today 0 for 1, grounded to third back in the second inning. Folks, don't forget, Thursday morning on Vype pay-per-view. It is a pay-per-view telecast. Your Tigers is in New Braunfels taking on Canyon Lake High School. Coverage will begin at 9:55 in the morning. Thursday morning on Vype pay-per-view as Sam swings and misses for strike 1. Early morning start on Thursday for us. Out in New Braunfels. As Templeton now tries to pick off Taylor Tracy. He gets back there. And Templeton throws it back to first once again. Mace Ashlock in the on-deck circle. Runner on first. 1 out. Here's the 0-1 to Sammy. Big swing and miss. No balls and 2 strikes now for Agajanian. Templeton now looks like he's ready, and he fires. And that's strikeout number 10 for the opposing pitcher. Here comes Mace. Ashlock struck out back in the second. Scoreless here, the bottom of the 4th. Templeton fires. Swing and miss does Ashlock in his 0-1. Here's Templeton now. He fires. As Mace fouls it off to the neck. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Taylor Tracy at first base. Here's the 0-2 to Mace. Tracy takes off. Taylor Tracy got caught stealing at second base. And that will retire the side. So Cody Templeton, 10 strikeouts so far. We still have a scoreless game after 4. 0-0. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets. Millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
At the top of the fifth, as we welcome you back to Tigers baseball on Vype Live. 4 innings, no runs. Both pitchers pitching tremendously, as Big B with the nice off-speed pitch for strike one. Alred struck out back in the second, and Arvidsson winds, delivers. That one goes into the dirt, 1-1. Alred, Templeton, and Robinson coming up for the Jags this half inning. As Arvidsson winds, delivers right down the middle for strike two, and is 1-2. Brandon Arvidsson has 8 strikeouts on his own, and he delivers. No call. They're going to call that one a ball. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Grayson Allred. And strikeout number 9 for Brandon Arvidsson. Here's the opposing pitcher, Cody Templeton. Templeton flew out to center field, his first plate appearance back in the second. And Big B fires. And Templeton fires to the back net. 0-1 on the opposing pitcher. Logan Robinson in the on-deck circle now for the Jags. Pitch goes outside, 1-1. And Big B looks like he's ready. He is, and he fires. And that's floating into center field, and Taylor Tracy can't get to it. There's going to be extra bases for Templeton. Templeton's going for 3. And he gets there. Triple for Templeton, and the first hit for the Jags tonight. Their pitcher helping his own cause. So now the Jags with a runner at third. 1 out. Here is Logan Robinson.
Courtesy running for the pitcher, number 3, Weston Bailey.
As Weston Bailey
Now batting, right fielder,
coming in a courtesy run for Templeton. Logan Robinson comes up to bat. Robinson 0 for 1 tonight, striking out back in the third. Here's Arvidsson. Fires. Off speed, got him, strike 1. This Jaguars crowd is getting a little loud here. Here's Big B. He fires. Outside corner, 1-1. Top of the order, and Ethan McClain in the on-deck circle now for the Jags. We are still scoreless here in the top of the 5th. Arvidsson delivers. Squeeze play, and the Jags take the lead And a runner is safe on first off of the squeeze play between Robinson and Templeton. You don't see that often. They squeeze it away, and it's 1-0 Jaguars. Nice play there by Johnson.
Now batting shortstop, number 8, Ethan McLean.
Here's Ethan McLean now. The first pitch ball is 1-0. I don't think anyone was ready for that one. 1-0 Jags. Arvison delivers. Swings and missed that time for McLean, and it's 1-1. Weston Bailey comes home on a squeeze play, and it worked perfectly. Arvison got him swinging and missing again, and it's 1-2. And now Brandon Arvison is looking for his 10th strikeout tonight. And timeout. That time it looked as though Schindler called time that time. Here's Big B. He fires. Got him swinging.
Oh, interference. Yeah, he got him. Call him out.
And they call interference, so a double play for the Tigers. And it was needed. Run off of 2 hits. Crazy way to get that. And the Jaguars now lead as we stretch here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Jaguars. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Weston Bailey scored the lone run in this game so far off a squeeze play, and the Jags lead 1-0. Cody Templeton, 10 strikeouts so far in this ball game. And now Templeton is back on the mound and gets Ashlock as Mace fouls it out of play. And it's 0-1. Templeton is ready and he fires. Big swing and miss for Mason is 0-2. AP is on deck. He does have a triple tonight. And Mace with a great eye. Ball 1. 1-2 now to Ashlock. Templeton already with 10. Timeout there by Mace. Tigers need some runners. Here's the 1-2. And Mace gets called out. And that's strikeout number 11 for Templeton. Here's AP now. AP 1 for 1 with that triple back in the third. As Templeton, he ready, he fires. Nice off-speed outside corner, strike one. 0-1 now to Aiden Perry. With Matthew Schindler in the on-deck circle. AP fouls, tips it behind home plate and is 0-2 now. Think the Tigers are starting to finally realize that Templeton is throwing that changeup on the 0-1. Templeton now, long stare at home. He's ready. He's fired. That's outside, 1-2. The wind was blowing again at about 5:30 tonight. There is absolutely no wind right now, which is rare for this stadium. And AP bounces it, and it goes off of the first baseman, and AP gets on for the second time tonight. E3 there on the first baseman, but it's okay because Aiden Perry is on with one out. Here is Matthew Schindler. Schindler tonight, 0 for 1, striking out in the third. AP with a nice lead off of first base. Templeton delivers. Right down the middle for strike one. 0-1 now to Schindler. Theo Howard is in the on-deck circle. He would love to get up with multiple runners on. And Schindler swings and misses. 0-2 to the catcher. Templeton now. No balls, 2 strikes to Matthew Schindler, and timeout called by Schindler. And now Cody Templeton delivers. Schindler flies it deep. It's going to be caught. The AP needs to hurry, get back to first, and he does. With the calm wind tonight, that looked as though it could have went out. Second out of this inning. And here is Theo Howard. Theo got on that bunt single back in the third. He has 2 outs with Aiden Perry at first base. As Templeton checks back over to first. He throws over there to keep AP in check. One nothing Jags. Nico's in the on-deck circle. Templeton fires right down the middle for strike one. Could Theo Howard do it again tonight? Aiden Perry can run as Templeton checks AP back at first. Here comes the 0-1 to Theo Howard as Templeton steps off the bag. Templeton now checks back over first. He checks AP once again. Theo Howard would have hit it into the right field corner. I think it could score AP, no problem. And the right field corner is open. And Theo slices it past first base. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on first. That is Aiden Perry. Templeton delivers. Theo Howard. That's a dribbler. AP gets in. Does Howard? Howard gets in. Safe. Second infield hit for Theo Howard. And with 2 on, here comes Nico. Nico is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And we're going to have a courtesy runner as Chase Wisenett comes in the run, replacing Aiden Perry. Two on, 2 outs. Nico can come up big right now to help out his pitcher. As Templeton checks over at second, delivers. And Nico looks at strike 1. Base hit. Could bring home a run for the Tigers. Templeton now is set. Checks back over at second. He delivers. Nico swings and misses. 0-2 now. I wonder if Nico's having trouble with his grip because of the injury. Coach Payne now talking to his shortstop. Nico looks good. Luke Hudson is in the on-deck circle if Nico gets on. Nico now facing no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The catcher is set up on the outside. Nico swings and misses, and that's strikeout number 12 for Cody Templeton. A hit, and that is all. We played 5. 1-0 Jags. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Leading off for the Jaguars, number 1, catcher Connor Crabtree.
Crabtree, Jensen, and McAllister coming up for the Jags here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 Johnson. Aiden Dennis now playing set shortstop in for Nico Ruedas. As Big B goes high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 now to Crabtree. Crabtree, nice eye. 2 balls and no strikes now to the catcher. Trace Jansen in the on-deck circle now for the Jags. And Arvidsson winds, delivers. Crabtree. A nice play there by Aiden Perry for the first out. Nice play.
Now batting first baseman, number 25, Trace Jansen.
Here's Trace Jansen. Jansen 0 for 2, striking out in the first. He also flew out to left field back in the 4th. 1-0 Jags. As Arvidsson goes high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and miss that time. 1-1 to Jansen. Tigers' next district game is next Tuesday. As the dribbler goes to first base. And nice job there by VB for the second out. Nice speed.
Look at them wheels. Now batting left fielder, number 15, Ethan McAllister.
Here's McAllister. McAllister 0 for 1. Walked in the second, and he struck out back in the 4th. Brendan Arvidsson tonight, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit batsman. And here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and miss. 0-1 now to McAllister. Big B winds, delivers. Smack down in the middle, strike 2. Gorgeous pitch that time for Brendan Arvidsson. Here's the 0-2 to McAllister. Inside corner, no call. Wow. I thought that was a pretty good strike there. 1-2 now. Arvidsson, that's in the dirt, 2-2. Deuces are wild on McAllister. McAllister gets on. Dom Alvarado in the on-deck circle now for the Jags. It's actually going to be, yes, Dom Alvarado. As a screamer from McAllister goes down the first base line. Count remains 2-2. The Cougars of Canyon comes to Tigers Field next Tuesday night for the second district game of this season. And that is low, full count now, as Brandon is visibly upset at himself right now. A run on 2 hits and 1 error for the Jags. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Tigers. And Brandon Arvidsson gets strikeout number 11. And the Jags go down in order. No hits, no runs, no errors. Bottom of the 6th coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
For the Tigers, the pinch hit for Luke Hudson. As Wyatt getting some love from the crowd. Wyatt with his first plate appearance of this regular season. Played pretty well this past weekend. Coach Reynolds runs over to the first base side. Templeton now against Lesper. And Wyatt looks at ball one. Brendan Arvidsson is in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Wyatt Lesper hits a screamer off of the net. 1-1. Tonight, whenever a foul goes off of the net, you see the moths come off. Over the weekend, we saw ice fall. So definitely a difference in the temperature. And Wyatt takes an outside pitch, 2-1. Here's Templeton now with the 2-1 on Wyatt. And that's inside, 3 balls and a strike. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first 3-ball count that Templeton has had tonight. Here's the 3-1. And Wyatt sends one out of the stadium foul. Full count now on Wyatt with Brendan Arvidsson in the on-deck circle. Templeton. Wyatt screams it once again off of the net. Count remains full. Nice battle going on between Wyatt Lesper and Cody Templeton. Here's Wyatt now. Ready for the 3-2. Templeton delivers. Wyatt swings and misses, and that's strikeout number 12 for Templeton. Here's Brandon Arvidsson. Beat tonight 0 for 2. Striking out both times. The pitchers have 23 strikeouts combined tonight. Templeton delivers. Nearly hits Arvidsson and is 1-0. We do have action in the bullpen for the Jags. High and outside, 2-0. There is action in the Tigers bullpen as well. Trying to get clarification exactly who's in both. But right now we have a battle between the pitchers and a 2-0 on Brendan Arvidsson. Brendan Arvidsson swings and misses for strike 1. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And that's outside corner. Wow. I'm surprised they actually called that. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Brandon Arvidsson. Templeton readies, fires, swings and misses, and for the 3rd time tonight, Brandon Arvidsson goes down on strikes. 13th strikeout for Templeton. Here comes the freshman phenom, Taylor Tracy, and Taylor fouls it off. In the Jaguar bullpen is number 4, Clark Scallon. We're still figuring out who's in the Tigers bullpen right now. Here it comes. The 0-1. And Taylor looks at ball 1. Nico Ruedas is in the bullpen for the Tigers. The 1-1 now to Taylor. Taylor swings and misses. 1 and 2 now to the freshman. Nico is warming up. It's not to say he's coming in, but he is warming up in the Tigers bullpen. And a pitch. And a screamer that goes foul. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. So Nico in the bullpen for the Tigers. Connor Scallon in the bullpen for the Jags. Templeton winds, delivers, got him looking, strikeout number 14, and Templeton strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. 14 strikeouts for Cody Templeton. We head to the 7th inning. 1-0 Jags. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One nothing. Johnson Jaguars.
Number 13, center fielder Don Alvarado.
As Alvarado, Lozano, and Allred all due up in this 7th inning for the Jags. Melvin Jones back here with you, Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. The 2 starting pitchers tonight, a combined 25 strikeouts between the 2. Unbelievable pitching tonight. 6 hits, that's all. And the first pitch goes inside for strike 1. Once again, 364 days ago, Cam O'Bannon threw a no-hitter against the same Jaguar team. And here's strike 2. And here we are, almost a year later to the day, we have another pitching classic, this time between the 2 pitchers. As Brandon Arvidsson has strikeout number 12.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Michael Lozano.
12 strikeouts now for Big B as Lozano comes up. Lozano is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch back in the second, struck out in the fourth. Lozano swings and misses wildly for strike 1. 0-1 now to Lozano. It's crazy to think that a squeeze play has the Tigers behind right now. And that ball goes well over Matthew Schindler, 1-1. A ball and a strike to Michael Lozano. And Lozano swings and misses for strike 2. 1-2 now. As Caleb Letsom is going to pitch hit for the Jags. And that ball nearly hits Lozano. The count goes to 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Brandon Arvison. And it goes foul. Count remains 2-2 to Lozano. 12 strikeouts tonight for Brandon Arvison. 2 walks and a hit batsman. And this goes foul and out of play. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice battle going on between Lozano and Big B. Two balls, 2 strikes now on Michael Lozano. And that's inside. Full count now on Lozano. Brandon Arvison now took a deep breath. And the timeout. Arvison winds, delivers. Got him! 13th strikeout for Big B. And he was looking for that one.
Now batting number 17, Caleb Letson.
As Letson comes up to pinch hit for Grayson Allred. No more action in either bullpen right now. So the assumption is, as Templeton is coming up to the on-deck circle, that he's going to try to finish this game. Arvison winds, delivers. That's high. I think fatigue is starting to get the beat now. 1-0. Big B delivers. That goes inside, 2-0. Here's B now with the delivery, the 2-0. Nice pitch, 2-1 now to Letsom. Big B winds, delivers. Got him down the middle that time, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The deuces are wild for Caleb Letsom. Arvison winds, delivers. Letsom fouls it off the net. Count remains 2-2. And Arvison winds, delivers. Got him! Strike out number 14 for Brandon Arvison. Strikes out the side. Tigers, however, are down to their final 3 outs. 1-0 Jags. Bottom of the 7th coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Here comes Sammy here in the bottom of the 7th. Sammy tonight 0 for 2, striking out back in the 4th. Carter Gardner in the on-deck circle now for the Tigers as Sammy looks at ball 1. 1-0 now to Sammy. Templeton. Sammy fouls it to the backstop, 1-1. Action once again in the Tigers bullpen.
The umpire's been consistent. He's had a wide zone all night long. That's a lefty. Or somebody acting. 18 is?
Here's the 1-1 to Sammy. Sammy looks at strike 2. That was a nasty off-speed pitch, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes.
Now he's pitching underhand.
The 1-2 to Sammy. Sammy gets the call. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Agajanian. Carter Gardner in the on-deck circle. Templeton delivers. Sammy strikes out. That's strikeout number 15 for Cody Templeton. Here comes Carter. Carter's first plate appearance of this district season. Cody Templeton right now, 15 Ks. Aiden Perry is in the on-deck circle. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Templeton now. He fires. Inside strike 1. 0-1 on Gardner. Tigers need runners. Templeton fires. Swing and miss for Gardner, 0-2. Templeton now ready for the 0-2. And Carter Gardner goes down on strikes. 16 strikeouts. Aiden Perry represents possibly the final chance for the Tigers. AP, however, is 1 for 1. He's been on base twice. Triple in the 3rd. And a catching error by the first baseman back in the 5th inning. And now AP looking to get on base. That ball is outside, 1-0. Templeton now fires. AP swings and misses. 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Aiden Perry. And Templeton delivers. AP, did he check his swing? Did he go around? And it looks like he's good. 2 balls and a strike. Nice hold there by AP. Templeton now, 16 Ks. Aiden Perry looking to get on for the 3rd time tonight. And AP gets it, base hit in the left field. Aiden Perry is not ready to go home tonight. Here comes Matthew Schindler. 5th hit tonight for the Tigers. Theo Howard is in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Tigers looking to tie this ball game up. Fantastic pitching performances by both pitchers. Templeton delivers. Schindler pops it foul, and it's going to go out of play. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 to Matthew Schindler. AP is at first. Templeton and Schindler swings and misses, and the Tigers are down to their final strike. Schindler, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hoping to get something. No call. The catcher thought, that was the 2nd time tonight, the catcher thought that it was a strikeout. That ball was well outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Templeton delivers. Schindler bounces it to third. It's going to be a tough play. Did they get it? Got it, and that's the ball game. And the Johnson Jaguars have come into the jungle and upset the Tigers in the first district game. 16 Ks for Cody Templeton. And the Tigers go down in the first district game tonight. It's the first time ever that the Jaguars have defeated the Tigers. Final score tonight, 1-0. We'll take a quick break and wrap it up from Tigers Field. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What a pitching performance by both pitchers tonight. The Johnson Jaguars come away with the upset victory. We told you that this Jaguar team was going to be a lot better than they have been in seasons past. And they definitely came in and showed it tonight. Tonight's players of the game, because it's hard to give out just one. And it's going to be both pitchers. Cody Templeton for Johnson. A complete game shutout. 5 hits, 16 strikeouts. Brandon Arvison, complete game. Gave up the 1 run that came off of a squeeze play. He had 14 strikeouts, 2 walks. So, unbelievable pitching performance by both teams, by both players. And you got to give them all the credit in the world. Next time you will hear from me Thursday morning, 10 a.m. That's right, early morning game as we head into New Braunfels for another tournament, another classic. District play resumes next Tuesday night when Canyon comes here. Coverage will begin there, 6:55 right here on Vype Live. Thursday morning, Vype pay-per-view for the tournaments Thursday through Saturday. Friday is still up in the air, but Thursday through Saturday, you can catch all of the games on Vype pay-per-view. Final score tonight, Johnson Jaguars upset your Tigers 1-0. For everyone, with our Vype Live crew, the best QA in the business, Nate Nunez, I'm Melvin Jones, saying good night from Tigers Field. Final score, 1-0. Jags with the victory. This has been Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.